Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Imperator, Invictus, Saba, here on the Lord Master channel, in which the Kingdom of Arabia has secured its trading routes recently and improving all of our notable cities. Yes, we did. Even though there's still a few more that remain, but we'll work on that in the long term. And as well as big plans for not only territorial gain, but also something that will benefit our everything in the long run as well. I'll tell you that in a moment. But first, there's a situation in North Africa. Cyrenaica is in revolt. We took out their army and sieged the area, and we've ordered them to carpet siege. As this is a cooperation between Ptolemaic Kingdom, Andros, Rhodes, us, Samaria, Byblos, Sidon, and Cyprus. This is a multinational, lack of a better term, coalition to deal with the Cyrenaican rebels. And then once we get everything back under control, we'll give Cyrenaica control, because, look, they're allied to both Ptolemaic Kingdom, which we fought them in a major war, and us. It's almost like we're trying to help them to, get them back on our side, in the sense of, the Ptolemaic Kingdom wants them back, whereas we want them to be a client state of ours. And to increase those better chances, we need to get closer to them. And what better way to get closer to them is for the planned invasion of Crete. Why Crete? Well, nobody's allied with them, and I decided to fabricate the claim on Crete, which is of course part of the region of Greece. Which would mean I have to appoint yet another governor to another area, where we could potentially get a few levies out of. And it's not that widely populated compared to, Canaan that I have, where it's the Hebrews that are most numerous rather than the Nabateans I originally had hoped. And everybody over there is Macedonian. They used to be Phoenician. I had to check back on the beginning of the game's timeline of what was this culture previously. It was Phoenician. And here in Gaza, only 5 Phoenician pops still remained, along with a bunch of other pops that was caused by whatever the Ptolemaic Kingdom was doing previously. Macedonia. Yeah, they largely Hellenized the province, whereas we're sending our Sabian populations over there in attempt to have the idea of increasing the levy size for Canaan. Then there's Arabia, which had recently increased its size due to a couple of factors. We integrated the Nabatean culture, and our Sabian culture is slowly spreading along there, and as well as a few other parts. In fact, Arabia is more numerously populated than here in Arabia Felix. So I guess one would think the real power lies there. But there's one problem. Jealous governor. I'm gonna bribe you. Basically, it's gonna be my way of saying, shut your mouth. Worse, we're getting good at our corruption slowly, and I'm honest. I'm an honest woman. He's ailing because he's depressed. Get rid of that and then he'll be a lot better. Even though he's also leading an army for us. For him to, prove his worth and try to get him a little bit more popular. Because the man's got charisma. He just needs to be not depressed and start looking things up in life. Duck in, let's see more. Kush is in revolt. I would love to take advantage of that situation. Feudatory. Just had to check on what a potential war with Kush would look like. Whereas meanwhile on my end, I'm just going over to Eliphas to get them back on our side, which they are. It's because the governor gave them harsh treatment, that's why. Okay, one more thing. Since we plan on invading Crete, I want to know something. Send a scout. I want you to find where the Navy is stationed. Just go, circle around Crete, search around while our troops carpet siege. Got it? Get it? Got it? Good. Stationed at the Cretan Navy. We know they do have a legion. It's all spearmen. Typical Greek fighting. Typical Greek way of fighting. Now where's your navy? Then this is the capital. Good. No fortress. Easy pickings. Their fleet is stationed there. Got it. And these two fortresses. Level 2 and level 1. Consos, they're building an aqueduct. Over this side, nothing. Stormy there. Transport fleet go to here, and then main fleet go to there until they're kicked out. Defeat the army and its levy, and you got it. Got to get back to your mob. We'll have this done in no time. Matter of fact, you guys are still relatively experienced. You know what? Let them finish. Get out of here. Get out of this mode. Both of you. Make preparations for the invasion now. Set sail. Do not declare war until they're in position. So let them take care of the rest. It's over. Army's exiled. Hey, wait for us, you idiots. God dang it. Should have left sooner. Well, invasion plan delayed. Again. Get to Gaza and then that. And remain there. Because we want to know what they're up to. We're just gonna have to hump it out. In the meantime, let's remember Eastern ports. So this needs to have like you got your ports, and then Alana needs 3 commercial district buildings. There's that. Get rid of this. Move a couple pops over. You got your commercial districts. Okay. That's 1 down. Ptolemaic. This has 3 ports, only 1 commercial district. This requires an investment. But I wish I could have a free one. But it ain't happening anytime soon. Well, that'll be for later. Now, Tylos, well, that's the case of we need to get this one done first, because it needs a population of 50. That's 38, and needs a bunch of slaves, at least 16 of them, despite the mills. And look, more are to come. In fact, very soon. Actually, we'll come back to that a little later. Custom. Exiled. See to if you can pick them up. If you can. See, when you're in a desert storm, that is a big attrition. It's worse than storms at sea. Which we hope we don't get any of that in Crete. Since it's euphoric. Oh, now you're jealous. But hey, thanks for the money. Now, can you go in? Yes, you can. Alright. Just a little shortcut. Let's go. I'm just gonna drop you off at Gaza for a bit, and then we'll see too if we can You get the idea. I'll probably have to come back up here. Because, you know, there's these unruly people too. Keyword unruly. Our income is very good, although I will improve upon that rule later. Crete's the focus now. And just wait a year or so before I start moving pops into Tylos. Oh yeah, got another delay in our plans. It's a food shortage. Station here, you stay here. Gather up all that food. It's gonna go to resupply. This is the land of plenty. Army reorganization does not increase the supply gain. Because the family head. Go for this. Slightly better statesmanship. So again, another delay to the plan of invasion. Meanwhile, take Crete, knock out the border distance, and hopefully we'll get them in by then. Gee, we really encourage population growth. I recall something else too. These treasures. I mean, you can remove them just by right-clicking. Yet another library. And wondering, how fast is the growth each time? Can't tell the percentage. There's a lot of reasons that people just keep on growing. It amazes me. Because I was contemplating on removing these two treasures that's causing local population growth. And I could do the same for Gerha regarding, hey, there should be growing population there. And the Temple of Makkah, that's fine. Yes, it's good for the population capacity and all that. And remember, if you want to deify a ruler, because there was at one point it became so popular that I could have just deified myself. I mean, look, Allah is a goddess, and deifying myself as a war goddess sounds appropriate. Don't have the political influence for it. And there are innovations to reduce the cost of deifying a ruler, but I wouldn't go that far. I would love to. But my popularity right now is just shot because, I mean, there are ways of getting it. Plenty of ways. Such as holding games. And winning wars. And among other things. something that I'll think about a little later. There you go. I just want them to be well supplied. And in the meantime, just drill for a bit. While we wait. Especially you, son. Love to have lower cohorts, because that'll get your popularity up. Troops will love you if you weren't so damn depressed. And he became cruel recently. Must have been something he'd done during the carpet siege. So, yipe. Don't stand here. So getting Crete will give us a chance to what the hell are you waiting for? Yeah, let's do that again. Because we know in the short term it's going to be this conflict, which we shouldn't take too many unacceptable casualties. It'll be an easy one. We're just resupplying them because we can't be too careful with that. Whoa. Germanic people, Vandalic, deified themselves. Strict organization for the next 120 months. Tax and local manpower off. You're focusing on statesmanship? What does he get out of it? Trade wins. It's over in the next. 2 months, begin the invasion. Well, we get on board and then it'll be another few months and we'll get there. This army used to be horse archer intensive until we kind of lost our way. And that's going to be the purpose for the future Legion of Canaan. Plan on making it more about, you know. Not to mention the continuing spread of our culture. Speaking of culture. To have forums. Get a theater. This small city. Theater as well. Yeah, I don't want it. Theater there. This is dates. Give them this. This has vegetables. Logging camps. This has wood. Reservoir. Villa Estate, why the hell not? This has him. Again, once we're done with that, Judea's got everything it needs. Because we all want to encourage the spread of our culture and more. And in future, whenever we take all of this for ourselves, I think in a long term, it might be wise to integrate the Hebrew culture to have more levies potentially. Let me see the number of pops by culture. If I feel like I want to send another citizenship lost, they'll get over them. They'll get over themselves in next year. Meanwhile, look for a Phoenician. There's no province where Phoenician is dominant and has room for settlers. Okay, which one of you is? This is largely Macedonia. Go to culture. Because we know most Phoenicians live in Gaza, as we still do. Like, what if I just, contemplate on move every... I don't see any Phoenicians now. Which we integrated them recently. I mean, look, they got an excellent number of pops of Hebrews, and they mainly live there. And it's some of that there. If you were to found a colony, Al-Quds would be a colony. Colonial occupation. That's just a permanent effect. And it says nothing about you'll get rid of that modifier. Yeah, they're scattered in parts of Arabia, and Canaan is the Hebrew. Based on the integration status, you think we can have room for one more? Well, I'm going to need a little bit of higher stability, so yeah, I may definitely consider bringing the Hebrews as a integrated culture to not only bolster the number of levies in Canaan, but also even more for Arabia. Because look, that will help it. Definitely this. Because I have considered about getting more levies, but time will tell. Well, get on board. Alright, you can stop drilling now. Because we're both coming in. Come on. Stop drilling. The invasion's coming. We're going to try to get them into our sphere of influence. 6,000 strong. Tempting as it is. tempting. Meanwhile, what's another thing I kind of want? Oh no, it's this way. No. It's this idea of non-improved relations. Then there's that. Reduce war score cost to get more things that we would want. Meanwhile, this way. And we've mentioned about the possibility of integrating more cultures. So I think it would be wise to go for this at this point. Because the further down you go, there's integrated culture happiness. Even though I'm all about assimilation, but I'm also all about stability. And if you integrate one more culture, they're going to be unhappy with you. So I think this first, then that. Go for that. Since you have contemplated on that as of late. Quite far into our next innovation. Until then. Just wait for higher stability, and then we'll bring the Hebrews in as an integrated culture. While at the same time slowly assimilate them into the Sabian culture, as with most of the others. Which honestly, I'm going to have to force my hand and just go ahead and complete all of this. Can't wait anymore. Morale of armies is one thing. Superior tactics is another. In position now. You two don't need to join the party, alright? This is something we can handle ourselves. Let's begin. You will take their capital. You will go after them. And since they're using mainly phalanx, it's best to use envelopment. Go get them. Make them run. That's their levy. Who's a lunatic in Maine. Made short work of it. Get in after. Got them as well. Now there are no way to defend themselves now. Consuls is the home of the palace in Kansas. What it does for the nation, and then subsequently will fall to us, loyalty of subject states goes up. And for this province here, that's for local citizen and noble output. Go ahead. Take consuls, then subsequently gotta take these cities. Don't try to kill the or enslave the mobs too many times. Just need your help, because you're the one with the siege engineers. Come on. They're not going anywhere. be good-natured. Amongst friends and loyalty and subject to us. Oh. Nicodemus, we'll miss you. You were one of us. He was one of the good ones. Oh yeah, we got an army of also rans. Sometimes forget this is a thing. Promote a war hero, but you lose military experience. You can create an honor guard. Okay, this will help a bit. Macrobians had their privilege of having a honor guard, but now it's Navitate's turn. Muda is the man's name. So level 8. Brave, reckless, honor guard. We may find room for you. Future. Create a breach. Their levies in there as well. This is where they'll make their stand. Neither will do any good, because I had to tell these two to stop bickering. Although this man's plotted quietly, but he'll get back to our side. Try to capture a few for us if you can. Right. Boga. Captured one, two of this type, and its apple. What are they taking its after? Does that mean they're involved? Oh yeah, this, wondering what is their issue down there. So let's see, and I can tell you that. Sparta has grown. Once again, our purpose of having Crete is not to go into mainland Greece. I have no ambitions of expanding to there. But rather it's to get them closer to come to us. And this long-running Roman Civil War, which seems they want to go back to being an aristocratic republic, instead of a theocratic republic. This man is hostess fabulous imperialis. Is hostess the title? Consul, whatever they use? What is going on in Rome? That is so not like them. We got them all. Take one more fortress, then they're done. Fleeing the dreadful war with Chola, no important dignitaries managed to escape to our lands, hoping to find refuge. Our advisors recommend against giving them asylum due to fragile political circumstances in our region. And indeed, much favor may be gained with Chola if we were to finish the job for them. These are all Morias. Welcome them. I think we may find room for your liking, especially with someone of good martial skill, because, you know, we need decent generals. I'm surprised that the Moria hasn't been cut into two compared to the Sogdia playthrough that I did way back when. But we still trade with Chola, and that's all that matters. Man I married. Polymath. Give him this. And you know, being a consort is not a job. But I need someone to help me out with the lack of charisma. Doesn't matter the age. Might as well be you. I know I'm told I have children, but I just need someone with charisma. Says no. One second. I know you're all good at your jobs and everything. I just picked a minor character. Ah, here it is. You're at 7. This one's much better. As I look at it, ignore that call. Oh no, not the Cinnabar. Also, another reason of why take Crete. Get us closer to some area where we have diplomatic relations with some of the European lands. Because some of them may or may not have Cinnabar. An item that you can't find anywhere else in the world. Yeah, it's possible we can get Cinnabar from these areas now. And further up there. At least we'll have olives. definitely turning Crete into not only a fortified naval base, but also a food depot. Because I'll be building a bunch of granaries there. It's for food storage, it's to be used for a launching pad for future campaigns like against those of Carthage. That's what I envision. What do you think you're doing? What are you plotting? You have no rivals. What are you doing? The prime farmland granted the veterans of battle is simple recognition of their service to Arabia. Sometimes the lure of battles and glory could prove too much for those unaccustomed to a life of manual labor. A recent bad winter caused those working the fields up to leave hoping to find better working armies, leaving a vast tract of arable land unclaimed, appropriate to better serve a flourishing state to every cloud. Stubborn bastards, come on, fall already. Wait a minute. Huh. Thought I saw the levies returned or something. Otherwise I would have seen to it. There. Now all will fall. Get to your ships. %. Crete is ours. Pass judgment to your foreign families. You were the previous ruler, and you got quite a bit of martial yourself. Now here, he's an old man, but he's in perfect health. A coastal raider, you say? You could be our admiral. That wrestle crucified. Welcome aboard. And now, subsequently, appoint new governor of Greece. Looks like it'll be you. Give him some grain, at least 2. And this land has wood, right? Yes, it does. Okay, good. So that way medium ships can be built. It's a good thing they took down that fortress. This has olives, which we can build a farming settlement here. This has a farming settlement. So does this. This has barracks. Okay. Farming settlement. Farming settlement. Farming settlement. These cities here. They did set out what I said that it should become. Just have a couple of granaries and then you're good. And this palace and consuls is ours, so those subject states will be more loyal to us now. Well, meanwhile, I don't know if we could get them in now. But in the meantime, return to Aden. Just to repair the heavy ship. And you know that this territory is going to be very unruly because it's full of Cretans, a different culture group altogether. And if we were to send our people over there, you're going to turn Crete into an unruly province. Oh, no. I didn't know they have Arabic names for Crete. Let me see them. Lieutenant Qudsus that's the Arabic name for that? Al Hinam. I forgot what the previous name was. That's the Arabic name of it now. Wow. They think of everything. By they, I mean I'm using one of those mods. It's more cultural names, where there's multiple locations that has different names in different languages, depending on who you're playing as and what culture you are, and it changes. And it should be reminded that in the timeline of Crusader Kings, especially in the 867 start date, there was an Arabic culture in Crete. Well, the ruler, but culturally it was still Greek and Orthodox. But here it's obviously all Hellenic, Hellenistic culture there. So how about that? Alright, back to Gaza with you. We'll come back up here if needed. This is an unruly country you've taken over. Meanwhile, Tylos. It's jumped up. Get a commercial district up. And bring it 2 down. And then there you have it. And now we move in further with this. No ongoing construction. Oh, don't you worry about that. We'll do that a little later, once it's all done. Meanwhile, what else can we do? What's another? Cryptus Limnen is a thing we ought to work on in the future. Gerhard needs commercial district buildings, which there's 1. But we can reduce the number of that. Just for this. Before I may put it back at the max. Because you do not have a shipyard. This does. Balancing things here. Start drilling. Right, now that I'm here. And take me to Crete. See what we can do for them. Since there's a lot of pissed off people. Take me to them. Even if we have to get past through that storm, and you could just sail on through like no issue. Crisis in the Ptolemaic Kingdom. The recent death of the Ptolemaic rulers caused a great deal of political disturbance in the country, eager to take advantage of the situation. Numerous lackeys, pretenders, and legitimate claimants to the throne have risen up to bear arms against the newly crowned vassals, Ptolemaic IV. As the nation of the Ptolemaic Kingdom is of interest to us, it might be that we can exert certain influences over the more rowdy pretenders in hopes of plunging our nation in further turmoil. I could support a pretender, but I'd rather see them destroy each other in a civil war. That's more of my style. So I could take, you know, the rest of Canaan and parts of Syria, deprive them of that, and you got it. They are intervening for origami. That's what they're doing right now. Whereas I'm trying to get Cyrenaica away from Ptolemaic Kingdom. Get him to come to us. But you're just almost there. Almost there. Just trying to improve relations again. Especially that we come so close. Stormy seas, just get through it. We'll be alright. Okay, it's cleared up. Good timing. Always the family heads. Unfortunately for you. You're gonna have to give it to someone who knows things. And as for you, we gotta figure out what to do with it. Oh yeah, we never gave a damn about that place. Gotta watch out for that. Probably have to take me over there as well. Not enough, but it'll slow him down. Grand theaters are the way to go. Just to try to, you know, get them on our side. Every little bit helps. I want you to take me to all the way to the other side of Arabia, land in Gura. The people of Al-Quds in Judea has been living relatively free from the teachings of our gods, as well as a few following the teachings of the Arabic pantheon as they are. Our religious authority of the city is lacking. We started to look for ways to introduce the locals to our traditions and ideas. Saba has prepared a plan to resettle some of our people from Arabia to the city, as well as sending a contingent of our priests to teach them more about our pantheon. Two citizens of two integrated peoples moved to there, and then converting some people over there to our faith, which tends to happen. Or say no and just leave the city alone. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a back and forth of, hey, that's a nice thing, and then you do the bad thing, and then you do the nice thing, because I'm going to do this right now. First off, leave that city alone. Religious freedom will remain in Al-Quds. Ups the local tax and the population happiness there. A happy population means, lessening the chance of, instability. Sort of. And two things. This is going to be screwy. One, Al-Quds will be a colony. We're going to send our people over there. There's faster population simulation there. So said to be found in Hebrew territory, and they won't like it when it's colonial occupation. So that's step 2. And step 3, integrate. Want to read that again? I saw a little thing. Loses colonial occupation. And you know that Garen culture has that. Ah. See? We sent some of our populations over there to live there, so it could, keyword could, contribute to the increase in the size of the levy of Canaan, and then integrate the Hebrew culture, and it'll jump up further, and a little bit of Arabia too. So we create more legions because we can afford them. That's just smart! And are about as numerous as the Nabateans. So get them in here. I could give them different ways to try to speed up the process. Culture, immigration, speed. In a marriage spree. And there's also a very good reason of why Hebrew. Wait, that's Arabian. Hebrew is. I'm trying to figure out the culture group you belong to. You're Levantine, right? Yes, Hebrews are Levantines. Because there's this military tradition, and that's another thing we look at. Because we're sort of done, almost done with the Arabian traditions. And the Levantine Maritime Kingdom. And I want to go for Levantine maritime traditions, especially in the Navy. And the naval front here. Because, see here? Import routes, province import routes increase a bit more for us. Costs less to build ships. And then there's this right where it gives us the ability to build heavy ships instead of having the same 5-1s we've been having. And ships take less damage. Go further up, ship damage done. Further down, mega polyremes. So we can build the biggest ships in its class. And be more better at open sea combat. And as well as this, to reduce the cost of building such ships. And do a lot better in fighting in the coastal sea and in the rivers. That's what I want. Want to be just as good in the sea as we are good with land. Because look what we're up against. This many ships, and then this many ships over there. I want to be on par with them. Doubtful though, this is a potential rival naval power. And of course, the Ptolemaic Kingdom. Fits many ships. You see? Look, that's their entire navy. And they still got their best damn admiral in existence, who is of Nabatean origin. He's 41 years old and he's still going to be around for a while. Love to inspire disloyalty, but you risk inviting Carthage in. You know, if Carthage were to go into civil war again, It'll be easy pickings for us in the Ptolemaic Kingdom. They'll be willing to become a tributary instead, rather than client state. Upper Egypt has declared war against the Kushan revolt. For that bit. Agree rebellion against Kushan revolt. Okay. You created a little feudatory. Why that? Why'd you do that? That's odd. Some would say, well, the best we can offer you is become a tributary instead of a client state. And you know, having a tributary, which means if they're attacked, we can protect them, but we can't but they can't join us in wars, and it can't integrate them. Keep drilling while I figure things out. Let's not forget. So it needs a lot of slaves to get a bunch of gemstones. So in this case, get them from Gaia. Well, actually, this is a Sabian city. I think you're better off having. Never mind. Get them over here. One more. 18. God dang it. There we go. Another goddamn building. In case if anything happens, just build a theater. For cultural assimilation reasons. You know, population growth will continue to grow somewhere, so it's not really that much of an issue anymore, as much as it's more about, here it is. Oh. Yeah, I got it. Really? Removing artifacts from its treasury causes a tiny bit of aggressive expansion? Because this is what I'm gonna do. Statue of Youth. A beautiful marble statue from Sicily. Taken by Carthage in one of the many Sicilian wars. Put it here, because our capital is the beacon of where research goes. Mausoleum of Lions. This mausoleum, heavily influenced by the Neo-Hittite art, is protected by the 4 stone lions placed on the corners. The rich reliefs represent nature and mythological scenes, like the 12 labors of Heracles and a monstrous feast. Look at that jump! Despite the corrupt researcher thing. And this told us. gonna have to go do this at some point. Desecrating temples, stability. Okay, look, it's reached 200 and you just fell short. The only way you can get it up there is if Cyrenaica, for some reason, has bad stability. I would love to have more of diplomatic reputation. That also helps too. But they say it'll be good enough to give you a tributary, but come on. Just arrived. And we never gave a damn about this place. Guess we better start giving a damn now. Oh yeah, forgot. We have the second temple. That's another wonder. That's an Alcat's. Entire nation has same country, same religion, happiness hub, home and power of glory, and monthly stability to survive. Yeah, I forgot about that. Counts files, obviously, this gives us that. Cost less for naval construction. It's only a matter of time before, you know, health starts deteriorating. And soon it's going to be that man's turn. Even though that diplomatic reputation. You do have a son yourself, good. So loyalty has to be up if you're going to send somebody off to adventuring. That's for men only, mind you. It's coming. 3, 2, 1, 0. Move up, up. You got it. Though the mines on the island of Taos are relatively small when compared to others, they are more fruitful than one might believe. It would be a trivial thing to expand our production of these legendary gemstones. So this area gets permanently another building slot. That territorial provincial loyalty will be up. Civilization will up and pop promotion speed. Well, that means a whole nother building slot for you, so build you a port. Dur needs commercial districts and ports as well. You will be a difficult one. Needs 3 ports, so get rid of that. Get rid of this. And that. And that. And that. And we'll restore everything. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You've got that down. This one will be a little more difficult. It's got a commercial district, it's got 2 ports, not enough buildings slots. That requires investments, and I don't want to waste a good amount of political influence for that. That's something we ought to come back to in a long term. But I believe the only way to make it happen is first relocate that capital there and encourage migration. believe that's the effective result here. It just will remove one pop from measure, because that's where port number 3 is going to come in. We'll come back to that later. Take me over there. Before I can inspire disloyalty, because you know it's a Punic Republic, and republics can be a fickle thing, you know. This party leader is disloyal. He's the family head. Who else has a powerful power base that could be potentially disloyal? This one, maybe. He's the Tribune. Leads an army. Devout, though. Yeah, this one's disloyal. I think our best shot is him. Go ahead. Hope for a civil war. And I also notice he's of the wrong faith, because it's not Canaanite, he's Hamitic. Just wait for the month to be registered, and you'll watch the current total of the power base or disloyal in there. Because I want them to beat each other up again. No change. Don't tell me that man's been bribed. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Damn it, he's been bribed. They thought ahead. But we'll keep that modifier on as long as I live, and as well as wait for the bribe modifier to go away. Meanwhile, how about the Hebrews? Are they integrated? Not yet. But we will definitely get rid of colonial occupation. I want them to be on our side. We sent a bunch of pups over here. Get an aqueduct, why not? It's gonna be a great and grand city, you know. Who contributes to the unrest the most? See too if you could try to please the citizens by giving them some precious metals. Every little bit helps. I want you to do the same for the nobles. No? There we go. Because I would hate it if this province were to become this small. excellent conditions at times. Whether by happy coincidence, the blessing of the goddess of fortune, or just diligent management, for the past year, production in the city of Talos has far surpassed the predictions of local bureaucrats and administrators. While we could simply exploit these boons for short-term gain, Saba suggested as an opportunity to study the organization of slaves in Talos, who by all accounts are unusually satisfied and productive bunch, and attempt to apply the lessons across the province of Gaia. Alternatively, we could, of course, simply allow whatever fortune Talos enjoys and run its natural course without the interference. Make most of this stroke of good fortune. Appropriated profits. Yeah, sorry about that. Let me bribe you. You are a very popular governor. They love you over there. You got your territory that you wanted. Just call it off. Uh-oh. Egypt's about to have a civil war. 51% of the threshold. And yet compare that to over there where it's nothing. Who's this law over there? Researcher, governor. Family heads who are researchers, no doubt. And we know we do have a path towards that. Oh gosh, deploy the fleet. This place is about to go into revolt. And glad that you guys are drilling, because you're needed. There's about to be a civil war. Just doing my usual roll visits. A proposal. Oh. You got charisma, I'll give you that. This is gonna piss some people off. I gotta get both of you in here. I'll give you free hands as well. Getting further away, and I fear that, you know, Egypt would, the Ptolemaic Kingdom will take advantage of this, but they're kind of busy right now, because you know they're gonna want whatever that's gonna succeed all this back. Get down here, stop drilling. You've been trained well enough. Now we'll see what area is under rebel control and the other loyalist. Sinai and parts of Lower Egypt, mainly Lower Egypt. And their capital? It's gotta be up there. Yes, indeed. Anu, in Memphis. It's gonna take a while to clean up their mess. but that's only if they call us to war. Here it is. Alright, let's go, everybody. It's not just Arabia, but my fellows as well. Egypt is still, the Navy is still loyal. That's a good sign. They got kicked out of their own ports. Now they got a rogue army of Upper Egypt. Used to be theirs, but now. The Ptolemaic Kingdom may take advantage of that situation. I will not like that. I'll slow them down. Get another one of these. Just do anything to get more provincial stability. You can hold in each territory, so might as well spend it. All on courts laws. I mean, it'll add citizens. Inhabitants and desired ratio. I mean, that helps. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, we never gave a damn about this place. You also contribute to the damn unrest. Hebrews are now fully integrated, and they have forgotten about the whole colonial occupation thing. And this also translates to spot for 14 levies from Arabia. Not levies. Yeah. Cohorts is what the word you're looking for. 14 cohorts for Arabia and 11 for Canaan. That's good. You'll take care of the Sinai. And you know, if we try to deploy them from Arabia, it's going to come from Gero or Talos or wherever. No, damn it. Damn it. Governor. It's just trying to click so he could get to, you know, where it lives, but you need to deploy a levy for that. And those from Canaan aren't good yet. But again, I had an idea of, you know, forming a legion that's gonna come from Canaan. That was my original plan. And what would that plan consist of? Horse archers and light cavalry only. But obviously that stuff needs to be imported. Particularly steppe horses. In that case, get me some commercial districts for the law. At least our income kept on increasing. And due to the extraordinary situation of civil war, we're gonna have to deploy the levy of Canaan. They're over here. Okay. Just to support here. Or get over here. Go bring it down. Asmons to be colonized. There you go. This will give us marble. What's the Eastern Desert doing? They allied with the rebels. We need to get more potential strangers to scare them. Basically just carpet siege. Now we can't see where the enemy army is. Sail up the Nile and try to find them. We do have the range to go into the most of the Nile. Oh, and by the way, so to Crete. We can go to all of Greece in the Thrace. And we can go as far as Magna Graecia, and just good enough range for us to get to Carthage without much in the way of trouble. But damn what I would do for, grabbing this sign of, to try to take advantage of the Roman revolt. Even though you ought to be scared of them, because they got a navy too. In fact, both of them have large navies. Put them together, if Rome were to get it back together, that'd be another naval power that would be a rival to us. Just gotta keep track of them. I got him. Carpet siege here, and for us, we're gonna hunt them down. Give us access, will you? Thank you. You may not like us, but we got a serious situation we have to deal with. engage them. That will take on all of them. Well done, sir. No, they're going up. Retreating. Saba. Oh, son of a beeswax. Winner. In prevention for possible unrest, try to have at least all the other unintegrated culture group happiness go up a bit. Doing it in the name of stability. Not name stability, but provinces. There you go. Import the steppe horses to here. That way we can make horse archers at the game from there. It's part of the plan. And you know what? In case of that, do the same for Arabia. Steppe horses to there. Just for future reference. When we create a legion from either Arabia or Canaan. This has horse archers and yes, those are options now. For future reference. Do that till the Civil War is over. They're going to engage him. Got him on the ropes. The enemy thought themselves safe behind their walls, but the experienced engineers of the Legion of Punt have shown this was false. They were not an obstacle for long. No fortress is stronger than its weakest point, and a good engineer will find it and take advantage of it in no time. As the sappers dug underneath the walls, weakening them, the army at large kept the enemy in the dark with feigned attacks. Without the engineers, we would have lost many more lives. Importantly, time. Nothing stands up to a sharp mind. This legion was awarded with the nickname Ptolemaic after having laid long and decisive sieges to create fortifications. This legacy is still strong in the whole unit, which remains highly adept at besieging force. Siege ability up, and one siege engineers. They're going to be cornered. More of these, and then I'll be happy as heck. It's a proposal that we plant some myrtle trees locally in an effort to cut down on the expenses paid importing this valuable incense. We have the location in mind, and the workers are ready to break ground if Kidova gives the word. This area here, this has wood. Yeah, go ahead. shall do it. Get them! They're on the road. This one here, siphon. The siphon, yeah, was an early Arabian sword made of iron. The Arabs consider the sword the most important weapon. We do have a couple line infantry these days. I normally discourage it, but I've changed. Go for that. Adds more national Freeman output. Go take care of the rest down there. These isolated pockets. We got them. Got them all. Of course, there's Crete. No matter what you do, those people are always going to be unruly. Got them all. It's the nobility is what's giving them the whatnot. We'll give the nobles something. Not gonna please them, but it's a start. Kind of surprised the Ptolemaic Kingdom hasn't, tried to look. Their stability went down. They went bad, and that means advantage us and our current strength because we've been increasing levies and we got the Hebrews in that helped increase the potential strain for us. I think that may have done it. I don't think that was the case, but still, client state to keep them away from Ptolemaic influence. Now you're with us. Excellent. So now we can use you as a buffer between Carthage and all of this. And especially the eventuality of whenever there's going to be a civil war over in Carthage. Hope to the gods that they will not interfere when we fight against the Ptolemaic Kingdom to take this and possibly this if they want it. Happy as heck. Guess your job's done. It's up to you to deal with the rest. They'll take care of the desert up there. There's these guys. You're here to cause trouble. We gotta get down there and stop them. Hey, you, get in here. dementia. Well, son, your time's finally coming, and you've been doing good. What would this mean for legitimacy? Gotta stop them. Just carpet sage while we go take care of the ones that getting away. You down. Demand payment to the territory. Time to go home. Begin to withdraw. Because they're going to take their last holdouts. Hey! In. Are you disloyal? Nope. It's full. Don't worry about it. We'll disband. It's there. Hey, get this bit while you're at it. We'll end the episode as soon as this is over. Give me the money for once. Maximum research efficiency. I was thinking about going down that way. But this is just as excellent. Because we want more efficiency. It's not what I had in mind, but it'll do. Come on, hurry up. Dysentery, no wonder why it's so damn low. Maximum war exhaustion reduced. Go ahead. Come on in, Pilgrim. It's over. Okay. Disband the levy of Canaan. You did good. And clearly those pops have increased. And we can gain even... Well, actually, like, you're supposed to get this number, but obviously we far exceeded that. It's on the card Straight-Fit has. Actually, no, you can increase it further if you wish to. You can afford it. Especially we have so much manpower now that it feels like we're strong enough to afford a world war or something. There you go. End it here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we did very, very well with all this. Get some military access. And we got Cyrenaica, we got Crete. Yeah, I'm very happy with that arrangement. So that will keep Carthage at bay. At least for a while, until whenever the next civil war comes up. When an opportunity presents itself, then we'll go to war against the Ptolemaic Kingdom. So that way, when we attack them, I mean, the Ptolemaic Kingdom, I mean, they could still pack a punch, but I wouldn't worry. Especially that we have the sea now. Especially the sea. And I even contemplated on the idea of getting the military tradition of this, which to do that, well, you gotta ask the Hebrews to study their ways of war, which we need 40 military experience. We have the stability. One of the integrated cultures see at least 300 postage size. Either Levantine or Egyptian. Well, frick. Man, at least you're pretty close. Just 50 more than you got. But hey, at least they're getting back on our side. But them, however, oh, that's going to require my hand in that. Try to get them to stay loyal to us, and then they'll come on. I mean, they'll all come around. Eventually, they will. As with most things, they will all come around. Especially with increased population simulation here. Only, well, is there a way to, yeah. It's just one last check before we end this episode. Go to here, to Canaan, to Philistia. Gaza, Philistia. Province, dummy. I guess I get that. I know the numbers. 13% integrated pops. I see. But I still am in belief that it's a good idea to form legions from there, because we can afford them. Now imagine this during wartime. This is the maintenance we would have. We'd be making this much. Get that down. And then subsequently, now that we have Cyrenaica as the main contributor of the tribute income, that's another good reason why we make so much. But part of that was from the tributaries. Upper Egypt isn't going to join us unless they had really bad stability. But our current strength does show them that even if it's a big country, that they'd be willing to. Yeah. But please remember, ladies and gentlemen, we still have territorial ambitions to go, and then subsequently move a couple of pops or make an investment somehow, some way, as we're trying not to spend too much of that, which I think you may have to now. Just do 2 of these, and then you've got Eastern ports complete. And then we would turn our attention to the rest of Punt that we do not have control of. And also, I'm supposed to complete these missions because of the benefits it'll give us. Integrated culture happiness will be reduced if we do that. Makes us even better at desert fighting, which is always good. I mean, subsequently, when we complete all of them, we get Kingdom of Arabia, and that's faster population and assimilative speed, not just for provinces where the policies are placed, but for all. And then it would also make us subsequently, make us think about the conquest of Mesopotamia against the Parthian Empire. Can you imagine that? Because in Parthia, that is where the heart is. Mesopotamia is the heart of Parthia. Have that under our control entirely, if we can imagine that in a far future in a series, if we become more daring. And perhaps we could take them on, even though they're like nearly 10,000 pops, nearly 1,000 territories. And they're fighting against Malaysia for the first time. Oh, that's even scarier. Not to mention they have a massive navy. Whereas we're playing catch up with them. But I think it's those combat modifiers that relates to desert environments will make the difference here. All that and more. So we hope you people will join us for the next episode for whatever comes to mind. I just hope for taking advantage of the situation, because I don't want to fight against Carthage again, even though we can beat them on land. Certainly, possibly at sea. See you in the next episode. But until then, so long for now.